Dana, what is your topic?
Why medical use of marijuana should be legalized while recreational use should be banned.
Thank you, and proceed.
When you think of marijuana, you probably think of pot brownies, rolling a joint, or secret stashes in the boys' bathroom. But many people think of marijuana as the gateway drug to other more dangerous drugs such as heroin or cocaine. But a lot of people also think of it as a misunderstood plant that really has a lot of health benefits. I believe that recreational use of marijuana should be banned while medical use should be legalized. Now there's a lot of statistics we can look at before and after it was legalized, a lot of pros and cons we can look at, and also different compromises that have been made between the opposing sides. Now this isn't to say that marijuana has never been a problem before its legalization in 2013. Marijuana use in the world and in the country has been a problem for decades. The Harvard School of Public Health reported in 2000 that four-year colleges between the years of 1993 and 1999 had about 22% of use of marijuana, whether legal or not legal. The Foundation for a Drug-Free World reported in 2007 that about 6.7% of 12 to 17-year-olds were active users. And the Idaho Office of Drug Policy reported in 2015 that 12 to 17-year-olds were about 56% higher than the national average. Now when you think about it, is this really a coincidence? Because due to the advertisements of medical marijuana, people are thinking that, oh, marijuana is okay, it's healthy, it's legal, it's okay to use. Now this isn't to say that, all of the increases that are being made in these are bad. Like they're all using them just in their basements, they're all rolling a joint. No. Some of the increases are for actual health benefits. This is like any other drug, it has its ups and downs, and a lot of people are going to butt heads in between. This is a chart of the support for legalization of marijuana between the years of 1969 to 2011. And the red line is the supporting side, and the blue line is the supporting side, and the red is the opposing. So in the years 1969, there's a lot more people opposing medical use of marijuana than supporting. You can see as time goes on, it drastically starts getting different to where they're meeting in the middle in about 2011. Now, marijuana actually does have a lot of good health benefits. It can treat glaucoma, seizures, and even stop the spreading of cancer. But like every pro, it has a con. It can cause infertility, depression, anxiety, and also paranoia, reports Melinda Rattini on October 9th, 2014. Now, depending on how much possession you have and where you're being caught with possession, you can get about 1 to 32 years in prison. Now, let's say you're an older 70 to 80-year-old active user and you get caught with possession. Are you really going to be put into prison for 32 years alongside rapists and murderers? Well, like I said, every compromise, or everything has a compromise to it. Everything has a compromise to it. Like so you get caught with possession and you're an older person and you don't really know what to do because this is an issue you've had for a long time. Maybe you could get put into a medical institution where you're still being incarcerated but you're being treated for your problem. Now every feud has a great compromise at the end of it. It ends with a little give and take for each side, giving them at least what they want or a somewhat twisted version of what they want. So maybe if it's legalized, there should be a limit on how close growing facilities are to schools, and maybe there should be up security on these growing facilities and distributing medical facilities. WBAL-TV reported on October 15th, 2015, that the Anne Arundel County was making many compromises and limits on the medical use of marijuana. The displays and advertisements of marijuana was not allowed, on-site physician prescribing was not allowed, and growing couldn't go on during the night. This is a graph to show the possession, displays of consumption, and marijuana use between the prohibited parks. The years are 2012, 2013, and 2014. 2013 was the year it was legalized. So the possession counts in 2012 are 1,548, and you can see it slowly go down through the years. Now, a lot of people like to say, well, it's going down, which means marijuana use is actually going down, so it's not really a problem. But really, the use is going down because less people are being arrested for it. And the same goes for public displays of consumption. I mean, it went from over 800 displays of consumption between the years of 2012, 2013, and 2014. And there was absolutely no marijuana prohibited parks in Colorado in 2012 and 2013. But in 2014, there was over 200, almost 300. I believe that medical marijuana should be legalized while recreational use should be banned. Because whether good or bad, the use of marijuana has been slowly increasing ever since its legalization in 2013. I mean, the statistics have shown it. There's a lot of pros and cons between the two of them. And even though that there's a lot of arguments between the opposing sides and there's a lot of conspiracies between is it good, is it bad, we don't know. There's a lot of compromises for each one to make both sides happy. Marijuana use isn't bad, it's just the danger lies in how you use it.